Okay, that's pretty funny. One of my friends is at the anti-Trump protest at the moment. And he's just sent me a picture of a massive sign saying chaotic stupid leads to critical failures. And there's a natural 0. I like it. I appreciate that kind of humour. Because, yeah, Trump is definitely chaotic stupid. Alright, so... that's a lot of cavalry. That's a lot of shock cavalry. Put you there. Actually, let's put you back a tiny bit. You're going to have to run like hell to get here in time. Alright, spearmen. Where are they the most likely to attack? I think we basically have to put the spears here. Because I suspect the crossbows are going to be there as well. And my own scouts are going to have to do some serious work to kill those crossbows off. Archers have to go here. Because if we put the archers here, then they'll just shoot us from, like, the horrible angles. Because the AI has proven to be remarkably adept at doing that. Oh, and the cavalry. You know how I was saying that thing about the cavalry having to pull their weight? Yeah, I almost forgot. Right. Let's go and put you here and hide you in this. Go. Go, 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 go! Is my sound peaking a lot? Just double check that. Pause. Because I do see it going into the red quite a bit, and that usually happens when the sound has reset itself. Nope. Good. Continue.
That is why we hold these walls. The last gasp.
Right, let's fast forwards until we arrive. I've made it onto the ground. Run over here. And they do have catapults, unfortunately.
The enemy draws near.
Need you to get back into your formation there, buddies. Turn around and... Good. Good. Right. Are you Dalmatia? You move 90. The Contraria do know are slower. Oh no, they're not. Wow, they move 90 as well? Crikey. Yeah, I definitely need to start investing in better troop buildings.
Nothing remains of that tower now.
Especially crossbowmen, because crikey. Did indeed come with both of their Contrari to go and attack the Legio. That's not slightly annoying.
Scout equities!
And you guys are just standing there mocking me. Shoot them.
They are trying to take out our general. Defend him.
Right, cavalry have all been committed with the exception of that one unit. We're going to move around the back here and then hit these guys in the back. We do need to be careful of the catapults, but I'm honestly far more scared of the crossbows than I am the catapults. Let's bring in the melee infantry to go and weaken them somewhat. Hopefully the spears can hold until we arrive. These crossbows are going to be shooting over, so they're going to be far less effective. These ones, are they shooting at me? Yeah. Ready? Yeah, we definitely needed that shock damage done. Let's bring you guys in. Hopefully bringing them in has stabilized your morale. Recent casualties sustained, minus 15. 1 morale. Yeah, you're about to shit. You're about to break. Here come the cavalry! And stable. Good. Looks like my cavalry reinforcements were fortuitous.
Scout equities!
Fortunately, we're going to be in... Oh, have we just made this? We have. We're just hidden by that tower. So they can't get a direct shot. Also, they're facing the right way. 29 morale. Yeah, we've completely solidified over on that side.
To admit defeat.
Good.
Their unit has rallied.
We do have a unit of equites coming in. Shoot at. Because I want to deal with these crossbows as much as possible. And if I can deal with the Dalmatia as well, then awesome.
Scout equities!
Yeah, all of their cavalry here is breaking, which is actually bad. Let's go chase them down. Because the Equites Dalmatia can take out my scout Equites. Kind of hoping that the archers will break them, but they haven't.
Scout equities!
This is not good. Alright, they've... Nope, they're still coming after me. Yeah, the best I can do is just as much damage as I can with the cavalry. I mean, those 200 odd kills, all crossbows. We just have to do the best we can until you inevitably break. Because we will. You're on 8 morale. That's not good. You're on 23, so I think I might need to pull them back and then fight over here. And you immediately start wavering. They just have too many troops. I can't handle this. I don't think it could have gone much better than it did. Killed 700. Fortunately, those crossbows will survive. Kind of depends on how many we can kill with the archers. Okay, those are dead. They've lost one unit. Now if we can kill this one as well.
We are outnumbered.
You're shooting the wrong thing, guys. There you go. Change your angle of fire. Marvelous.
Our men are wavering. Our walls are under attack.
We did a nice amount of damage, but it's just nowhere near enough. Oh, you're still fighting. No, you're not.
The men are broken.
Shouldn't have checked on you. Valiant defeat. I would agree with that. Unfortunately, this is in Spain, where I've just removed one of my legions. No, I didn't. I didn't move him. He's up in killing the Swabians. That's right. Yeah, one of those crossbows is definitely dead. The other one I'm not sure about. They'll almost certainly take this city, and it's going to be a pain to take back. It's in the south. Bollocks. It's going to take me about 3, maybe 4 turns to get there. How many turns have passed? I think we're on turn 20, maybe? This one should be slightly more doable. They have less men. Two units of cavalry rather than 4, and 2 units of crossbows rather than 3. They do, however, have 2 artillery, so I probably do want to try and charge those down if I can. Only turn 20 man, this game is large. Yeah, I know. Playing as Western Rome, like, the thing with Western Rome is the beginning is slow, but it speeds up as you lose stuff. But you do have to deal with that, unfortunately. Right, so we blocked that side off. We're going to stick the ship here.
Understood.
Hopefully you can land and charge up that side. There is a little hiding spot there, but I kind of suspect that they'll be running through that. They may not. If they do, I'll run back. They may try to run through here to intercept my ship. Right, let's put spearmen over here because it's a bigger front. I would much rather their cavalry came and charged me over there. So I'm kind of giving them a little opportunity. This is probably my favourite map to defend. I like this one. Swordsman can go there. Although there's quite a long gap to come all the way around here. And then archers. Archers are going to go here. So we can catch them as they're coming along. Or we could put the archers here to shoot them as they come charging around to go and attack them. We'll do that.
By your command, ready, willing, and able. Scout, equites!
Alright, let's see what they do.
Die, men! The enemy cannot set one foot inside the city!
I like Vikings, right? Do I like Thrones of Britannia? I do! I just think it needs a little bit more balancing. But I do enjoy it. I was going to say, how you shoot my cavalry? Yeah, you're not. That's the answer. And all of their cavalry raced off in that direction. That's awesome, because it's leaving these guys completely unguarded. And yeah, good. Good. You guys have landed. Get into the city quickly.
The enemy has been sighted!
I did waste another shot here. So we're taking some city damage, which will reduce our stats, but it's not completely gone.
Warriors of Christ! Our tower is nothing but ash now.
Let's wait and see what the Contrari would do. What's unbalanced in Thrones? I've not played it yet. Well, Wessex is kind of a bit too strong. I get it. Wessex is like the beginner's nation and should be fairly strong, but they're just OP at the moment. It basically means that East Anglia does not stand a chance unless you're quite good at Total War games. Heroism, which is the Gwynedd special effect, is completely broken. Also, they've not done an amazing job at describing exactly how different features and functions work. So, for example, the East Anglia Here King feature, it's almost impossible to keep the English happy because Wessex will declare war on you right at the start of the game and will remain at war with you, and there's no other ways of placating the English because they get pissed off while you're at war with the English. Even in a defensive war? So yeah, there's just a couple of niggling issues. Minor. Like, the game itself is excellent. But it's also far less in depth than, say, Attila. So if you're thinking of between the two, I would probably say Attila. It's also the older game, so it'll be cheaper. Wait until Thrones goes down in price a bit. But Thrones is worth it if you want to get both. Do I think they'll fix it? I'm not sure. I think so. I mean, considering the amount of work they're putting on Rome 2 at the moment, I'm really hoping they go to Attila for that type of work as well. Yeah, I think so. Cavalry is now engaged. Charge those. Wait, who? What's happened to them? Just the tower? No. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They were trying to capture the tower, and it shot them to pieces. Alright, that's awesome. So that's one less unit of crossbows to deal with.
Missile infantry! Fire on the enemy! Yes, Commander!
Okay, we've made it amongst their artillery. We'll kill them. And I'll probably go and finish these off. Then hit these guys in the back. I mean, this fight, quite frankly, is as good as one already.
Warriors of Christ! Advance!
But you can only play as Mercia with the Charlemagne DLC. In Attila? Of the English factions, yes. You can. In Age of Charlemagne, for Attila, you can play as Mercia. You can play as the Danes. Charlemagne. One of the Iberian factions, I forget exactly which one, of the Catholics. And then the people in Granada. And Lombardy. One or two of the other Islamic nations, but I'm not sure which ones. Oh no, they're dead. It's fine. He shoots at them. Done. Go murder them. Right, archers. Shoot at them. Just as long as you're able to just hold that position, I'm pretty confident that you can. The cavalry are starting to falter and die. I mean, it's the cavalry who are the biggest threat to the Legio, so as soon as they are dead, then it's game over. Where are the other Ballistari? There, and they're not able to shoot at anything.
Warriors of Christ!
Once those Ballistari are dealt with, we can go after them. Magnifique! Asturias, that's the one. Yeah, one of these days I actually need to play Age of Charlemagne. I played it very briefly as the Danes, and I was a little underwhelmed. But that's because it took so sodding long to get from Denmark to England. And I've noticed since that the Danes now have an ability which increases the speed of their transports. So I'll have to try them again. Because I really liked playing as the Proto-Norse in Attila. That was really good. No. Unacceptable. Because they're going to start capturing the victory point. Cheeky blighters. Those are contrari, so if they charge, then you're in trouble. The Equites Dalmatia are dead. Okay, the contrari are dead too. Alright then. Those are dead as well. Glorious.
The enemy is upon us! They're at the walls! Fire! Enjoy yourselves!
Have fun, guys. Oh, good. The tower killed one of the contrari, so it's below 10 men. So that unit's dead.
The tide of battle
Awesome.
turns in our favor!
Don't even need the spearmen. They haven't fought anything. No losses, no kills. I think I'm basically just going to wait until these guys have run out of ammo. Let's go finish them off. Let's make sure you lot don't shoot my guys. Keep shooting at the general. Oh, the general's wavering. Send in the spear. There it is, game over.
Praise the
Boom.
gods! Your victory is moments away!
Don't even know how you always manage to turn the fight into the favour. I don't. Have you seen how many cities I've lost? Right, Comitatensis are done, so I just need to kill the general. Which, unfortunately, from the evidence of the previous battle, you really do need to kill the entire bodyguard unless it specifically says the general is dead, which it doesn't happen when they've routed. Broken, rather. What did you miss? The power went out. Well, you missed a glorious victory here. Where my Legio lost 30. In fact, I lost a grand total of 33... 40 men maximum? Against 800? Yeah, that's one of my best victories ever. Easily. Heroic. Absolutely. I lost 44 men against the 875. I left only 5 men standing. Oops. So at least I kept the garrison here. One crossbowman, 1 Dalmatia, and 3 catapult crew is all that survived. Oops, is this the attack on Tarentum? Uh-oh.
They made ready for war. The world had fallen into shadow. The earth grew cold, and the wind whispered of death. And I beheld a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of scales in his hand. Attila was born. All knelt before him, for they knew he would devour the earth and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. Attila was born from darkness and despair.
So with everything that's been going wrong already, yeah, Attila wasn't even a thing yet, and he still hasn't like risen to power. That's just him being born. So it's only gonna get worse. Oh dear. Yeah, I need to look at Taranto. There he is. Birth of Attila. Chapter 1, Preparation. They made ready for war. Completed 2 bonus objectives. Forget about those. Chapter 2, Desolation. Survive until spring 420. And it is now 400, so like 80 more turns. This bride seems suitable. Will her intended accept the choice you have made for him? Yes. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. +2 influence and +1 influence for the husband. For my heir. Take her hand, 100%. And he can't pay for his own. Alright, well at least we have 9,000 in the bank this turn. Which is nice.
Ready for orders.
Oh, and the Matiari are done. Big upgrade. Excellent. So we could spend 2,500 to get the Western Auxilia Palatina in 1 turn. Yes, 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 1,000 times yes. So worth it. Alright, now, question. Do I want to move you to the Mediterranean? I think I do, because we are having serious problems down there with people in Africa attacking us, and you will be able to attack Africa yourself. The Saxons have finally shown themselves. This is going to be so nice, because it also means the garrison guys upgrade. This is definitely worth investing money in, although look at my economy. My economy has just disappeared. Did the season just change? Climate change. Yes, it did. So remember, as the game goes on, everything gets colder and colder. So everything from the northeast spreads down to the southwest. So, oh, look who's in the southwest. Look who everyone else is going to be pushed into as the climate changes. So basically, fertility goes down and down and down and down. So they run out of food. So they start being pushed by just the sheer lack of stuff to eat in order to survive into the southwest, which is where Western Rome is. So not only do we have Attila to contend with, we also have the increasing numbers of barbarians, increasingly desperate numbers of barbarians trying to move into our territory. So we ain't seen nothing yet. But we do have everyone now converting. You've moved. Hilarious. I'm wondering, do I want to go try and kill off the Saxons and then make peace with them? Our army is not amazing.
At your command. To battle!
50-50. They have 1,400 against my 1,800. They have some cavalry, but not a huge amount. Only Nordic band and Saxon spears. They have a couple of archers. I mean, really, the danger is the 2 axemen. Okay. I really like hard games, right? You seem to be enjoying this like a child. I just really like the atmosphere of Attila. Like, they've got it down to a T. Oh, shit, I'm attacking. Didn't realise they were entrenched. But yeah, they've got it down to a T, how the Western Roman Empire went down. Because it was a big empire, they were pretty strong, but it was death by 1,000 cuts, and it just models that really well. So not only do you have all the barbarians arriving, you also have the great migrators being pushed ahead of the Huns, then the arrival of the Huns, you have the increasing Christianization of the Roman world and all that came along with that, and then you also had like the forgetting of old cultures and technologies, like concrete. Would fleeing to Britannia be possible? Because if you conquer England, you can make it a rather tough fortress. Possible, but it's not the wealthiest place, though. Like, if you really wanted to do that, you should really go to Italy or Spain. Because remember, climate change. It will hit England first. And also, there's no gold mines or anything in England. There are in Italy, and there are in Spain, not in Italy. Italy is mostly just trade with the Eastern Rome. It is dry. And I do have a unit of archers that can burn the towers, but yeah, this is annoying. I was not expecting to have to fight the towers too.
General! Yes, Commander! Battle ready and eager!
So let's put our archers here. Skirmish. We'll use pikemen in my center. With Legio on one side,
For God in heaven!
Legio on the other side,
Comitatenses!
Comitatenses,
Understood!
which next turn can become Western Auxilia as well.
As you command!
No, that's a bit too deep.
Understood!
And then Foederati, which have a much better attack than Comitar. Actually, no, that's not true. Damage is... hang on. You pinned? Yes. So, Foederati melee attack is higher. Damage is the same. Charge is higher. Defense is lower. Armor is lower. Health is lower. Morale is very slightly higher, as is speed. I just don't... I don't understand what their role is. Medium spear infantry. They can throw javelins, that's it. And also the square formation, which... plus 15 attack against cavalry, plus 15 shield defense, versus plus 50 missile block chance. Oh, that's only shield defense. They don't even get the bonus against archers. And then plus 15 versus cavalry. You're plus 15 versus cavalry. Yeah, I guess the square is just slightly more solid to cavalry charges, like they're less likely to break through. Anyway, I'm going to put them slightly behind, because they are less armoured.
Spears! By your command! Mounted brigands! General! For the Savior! Missiles awaiting targets! Warriors eager for blood! We stand before the enemy capital, men. A rich prize indeed, but one entirely worth. Move out! The enemy has reinforcements! Fight, men! Aye!
Square's big advantage is it can't be flanked, I guess. True. And if they had slightly more ammunition, then you could use it as kind of a shooting tower, but they don't.
The enemy has been sighted!